What if I told you that 99% of football fans have never seen the hidden secret behind AC Milan's next superstar? Imagine this: an injury crisis hits Milan at the worst moment, key players sidelined, and they are forced to call up a 15-year-old prodigy, Francesco Camarda. Have you ever wondered what it takes for a kid to step into the big leagues when legends are warming the bench? In a matter of seconds, Camarda was thrust into a nail-biting clash against Fiorentina, a game desperate for a win. And here's the kicker: his journey began in a way almost no one expected. There's a secret psychological trigger behind his relentless drive that even seasoned pros overlook. Curious yet? Stick around, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button if you crave more insider secrets. But first, let me reveal the moment that turned a potential disaster into an epic triumph. Now, let me break down the 3 secret ingredients fueling Camarda's meteoric rise. First, his mindset, a psychological trigger that doubles his focus every time he steps on the pitch. Picture yourself facing an impossible challenge. His hunger transforms fear into pure determination. Second, there's a controversial training technique almost no one talks about. Imagine blending the precision of kickboxing with the agility of a world-class striker. This isn't your everyday drill. It's an exclusive edge that most pros wouldn't dare reveal. And third, a seemingly small tweak that changed everything: a strategic switch from defender to striker. That one decision unlocked his natural talent, allowing him to score goals like clockwork. Imagine applying that simple change in your own game. The results could be 10x more impressive. But first, let me show you how these secrets ignited a revolution at AC Milan and shook Italian football to its core. So, how did a 15-year-old go from playing in Milan's youth academy to making history in Serie A? It all started with a simple but shocking realization: Camarda was too good for his position. Initially trained as a defender, he stood out in a way that coaches couldn't ignore. He wasn't just stopping goals, he was creating them. In his very first training session, he dribbled past entire teams effortlessly, scoring for fun. The coaches had no choice but to push him forward. And that's when the real magic happened. In an intense U9 tournament against Bayern Munich, Milan was 2-0 down when Camarda was subbed off injured. Game over. Right? Wrong. Despite the pain, he demanded to be put back in. Most kids would sit out, but not Camarda. He re-entered, scored twice, assisted another, and flipped the game on its head. Milan won 3-2 because of him. But here's where it gets even crazier. He pulled off the exact same comeback in the UEFA Youth League against Newcastle, scoring 2 goals and an assist in a dominant 4-0 win. This relentless hunger? It's no accident. And up next, I'll reveal how a certain football legend secretly shaped Camarda's playstyle in ways you'd never expect. What do Karim Benzema and Zlatan Ibrahimovic have in common? They are 2 of the most dominant strikers of the last decade, and they are the players Camarda has modeled his entire game after. But here's where it gets wild. Camarda's connection to Zlatan runs way deeper than just admiring his style. Like Zlatan, Camarda trained in martial arts, specifically kickboxing. If you've ever watched Zlatan pull off insane acrobatic goals, now you know why. Camarda took the same approach, blending power, flexibility, and technique. And guess what? It's already paying off. Against PSG in the UEFA Youth League, Camarda scored an insane scissor kick goal, almost identical to Zlatan's famous acrobatic finishes. Italian media is already calling him the most talented Italian sensation since Mario Balotelli. But is that really a fair comparison? Because when Balotelli exploded onto the scene, Camarda wasn't even born yet. Now, with clubs like Manchester City, Chelsea, and Borussia Dortmund circling him, the big question is, will he follow Zlatan's legendary path? Or will he crash under the weight of expectations? But first, there's one shocking contract twist that could change everything for Camarda's future. Here's the shocking truth. Francesco Camarda isn't even on a professional contract yet. That's right. Despite his mind-blowing goal-scoring record, Milan still hasn't officially locked him down. Why? Because he's just 15 years old, too young to sign a pro deal under Italian football regulations. But Milan isn't taking any chances. They've already scheduled a meeting to sign him the moment he turns 16 in March. That's how much they believe in him. And they are not alone. Manchester City, Chelsea, and Borussia Dortmund are already lurking, knowing that if Milan slips up, they'll swoop in with massive offers. Here's the craziest part. Camarda was so young that Milan had to ask for special permission just to register him for the Fiorentina match. Imagine being so talented that your club needs legal approval to put you on the field. Milan's manager, Stefano Pioli, made one thing clear: he's in the squad, he's available to play. This wasn't some publicity stunt. Milan isn't just giving him a taste of first-team football, they are preparing him to become the future of Italian football. But what happened when he actually stepped onto the pitch? Did he rise to the occasion or crumble under the pressure? But Feist, let me show you how his insane goal-scoring stats prove he's a once-in-a-generation talent. Let's talk numbers, because Camarda's stats are unreal. He has 483 goals in 87 games across Milan's youth system. That's over 5 goals per game. Even at 14, he dominated Milan's U19 squad, scoring twice on debut against players 4 to 5 years older. His playstyle makes him even more dangerous. Scouts call him a complete forward, a mix of poacher, playmaker, and target man. He has elite movement to find space, clinical finishing with both feet, intelligence and composure beyond his age. The only weakness? Explosiveness in short sprints. But at 6 feet tall at 15, that will likely improve. Even without it, Harry Kane isn't the fastest striker, yet he's world-class. Big brands know Camarda's potential. Adidas already signed him at 15. And Italy's youth teams see it too. 13 goals in 21 games, including a hat-trick in 23 minutes on his U15 debut. But can he truly live up to the hype? Or will he follow the path of Wonderkids who never made it? Up next, the one thing that could make or break his future. So, is Francesco Camarda the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic, or just another overhyped Wonderkid? Talent isn't enough. We've seen young stars fade before they reach their prime. Mario Balotelli was once Italy's future, but inconsistency and poor decisions ruined his potential. Camarda is at that same turning point. If he stays focused and disciplined, he could become Italy's next great striker. But if the hype gets to him, he might peak too soon. The pressure is already huge. He's only 15, yet is being compared to legends. But Milan isn't treating him like a gimmick. The fact that he was included in the squad again proves they believe in him. Now the question is, can he handle the pressure? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and bell icon.